What's poppin'? This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Happy belated Valentine's Day. It's the day that I guess society basically decides to celebrate love. Even though to me that should be an everyday thing. Um, but as it just so happens, oh, we got two people in the room here. How you doing? Three. What's going on? It's late. I don't expect too many people on here. How are you doing? Yeah, but I'm making this video because hey, I got a couple little different things for you guys. Okay, since we're talking about love, and who can't use more love? I mean, shit, more lovey-dovey. What's up, Shannon? How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy belated anyway. Valentine's Day energy is still there though. Sapphire Cartel. I like that name. Brielle Star, what's going on? You at work, huh? Hey, ain't nothing better than getting paid to listen to Shango Ray, okay? Salute. Yeah. Okay. I hope y'all are doing. How was y'all's Valentine's Day, first of all? That's right, that's right. Okay. Well, I'm glad everybody's here. You know, you could be anywhere else, doing whatever else. And I'm just glad that y'all are here. You know, I happen to have something that lots of weather at work. Yeah. DJ Drew, what's up? How you doing, DJ Drew? Long time no see. Salute. SVM CEO. Yes, you made it. You made it. And guess what? We're gonna give some good shit out. If you're interested in a little bit of lovey-dovey shit, we got a lovey-dovey. We got some lovey-dovey things here to offer. Proper light. What's going on? How are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Or belated. Doesn't matter. It's still there. Can you get that energy still there? Can you taste it? All right. So I'm not. Absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate you, DJ Drew. I'm trying to get my baby mom back. This necessary. I can tell you right now. This isn't about getting a one particular person. This isn't about banging somebody over the head and shit. Love Sade. What's going on? Hey, long time no see, man. Glad you here. Glad you see you. Glad you see you. Glad you see you. Okay, so as I get started, um, I'm not going to be so much reading the comments. I'm taking a little time just let everybody, whoever's going to come. Can I make a subtitle? Is my English that bad? Yeah, I mean, no, actually, I couldn't. I can't make a subtitle. Um, about false readings one day. Actually, Sapphire, it's okay, love. We'll be up. You can check it out. It's gonna be a little love ritual and some information on how, um, just some goodies. So you can check it out tomorrow if you know. Oh, the twin flame. Yeah, you guys are trading off on who's being the runner, huh? I'm about to explain, Brielle. I'm about to explain. But can I make a video about false readings one day? I actually have a video titled "The Dangers of a Psychic Reading." I might repost it again because it was like one of the first videos I ever did on this channel. I started the channel and didn't do shit with it for like a year, and then I started dropping videos, just real short little videos and stuff before I even started, actually reading on YouTube and stuff like that. But okay, so this is like this this ritual that I'm about to give out to everybody. Jimmy Jones, what's poppin'? I see you, son. I see you. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, and I'm actually gonna give out some substitute. Only need three things for this spell. Okay. You only need three things for this particular little ritual spell. Okay. Now, in addition, tomorrow I'm gonna be starting also a 3-day. It's like a little love pot ritual. It's a little two-part thing. I'll explain that in a bit, but I want to give you the freebies, the good shit. And you can do this in conjunction if you choose to join in with that, or you can just do this alone, okay? You don't need to do anything else. So this is a kind of like a two-part spell in a way. But I kind of call it like an as above, so below. In other words, as I allow myself to, like, love myself, fucking accept myself type shit, because part of self love is also accepting the good, the bad, the ugly about yourself. And as long as we have these emotions, these ideas, these concepts, especially the ones that we never question, they're always going to be in the way, almost like a buffer between you and what you want. So this is a way to kind of, you know, leverage some of that out, and also to begin to make yourself also more attractive. So what you're going to need: a simple Eight of Clubs card. Okay, going to need an Eight of Clubs card. You can use a candle, any kind of candle. I like to keep shit simple. I've found that the most effective things that you could do, magically speaking, are more than likely going to be the more simpler things for some reason. Okay. Now, yes, you can make shit complicated if you want to, but this is not one of those things. So you're gonna need a candle. Um, it doesn't matter the color. Okay, you can just use a white candle. If you want to keep it simple, you can just keep a candle. Okay, just a white candle, white tea candle. Make sure you clean it. You can even just use some paper towels, rubbing alcohol, clean it. You can use Florida water if you have it, clean it. Okay. And last but not least, you will need a little quartz crystal. I don't have my quartz crystal on me. Okay. But if you want to substitute the quartz crystal, you can use the cinnamon stick. All right. Now, if you have something like come to me oil, or if you have something like, some Aphrodite oil, which, by the way, we only have like 3 or 4 bottles left of that. So, like, we're pretty much at the end of that batch. I was planning on making some more today on this particular day. Didn't work out, but, you know, when we have the Aphrodite oil 2.0, I'll be sure to let everybody know. But you can anoint it with some type of love oil. If you don't have any love oil, okay, you can anoint this. I'm using the substitute, but you can anoint this or the rose quartz, if you want to keep it really simple, with olive oil. Okay, olive oil also definitely has a lot of correspondences with the heart. Okay, um, but if you don't have olive oil, you can also use just a little bit of honey. I'm talking about a little bit, because you're going to end up carrying this with you. So what you're going to do, you can even 5 spot the card. Okay, so if you have the oil or just a little bit of honey, you just, dab the card. Maybe even just put a little bit of whatever you're using on the candle, as you're, of course, putting your intention on there. And you want to kind of say something to this effect. Okay, absolutely, SV. We like to keep shit simple. Like I said, not everybody has access to a lot of different things, but that don't mean you can't do shit. You can always, you got to use what you got. You got to use what you got, because if you don't use what you got, you're gonna have ungats, baby. Okay, so once you get the card on, you kind of just take the card and you can hold the candle, and you want to kind of say something and really kind of feel and mean this. Okay, like as above, as I start to, as I begin now to, like, allow myself, to love myself and accept myself. I now accept, my ideal lover to come into my life now, or something to that effect. Okay, you want to use your own words. I know a lot of people want to be held by the hand and stuff, but it's most important that you kind of use your own words, because nobody's you. There's only one you. So I know that makes sense to you, right? So you take that. You want to put this somewhere. You can put the candle on top. If you have one of these, you can put the candle on top. Okay. If you have a glass candle, you can just, lean this up against the glass candle. And then you either want your rose quartz or your cinnamon stick. Okay, cinnamon stick is excellent for love work, and also what's the word? Expediating shit, making shit happen faster, you know what I mean? Or, heating things up, getting things frenetic, moving, all right? So whether you're using this or using the rose quartz, that's your choice. You can even start off with this and then later on incorporate, with the rose quartz. So you put that there. You burn the candle. After the candle burns out, you're going to take this and put this under your pillow and sleep with this. Okay, this is now yours. Okay, you're going to have this underneath your pillow. And one of the things about this, as you notice, is clubs. All right, so you're going to start getting insights. You're going to start being shown and revealed certain things if you pay attention, especially. Love Sade. I'm trying to tell him. I'm trying to tell him. You know what I'm saying? Raina, you got to rewind it because I can't. But it's going to be here for you because as soon as we're done, it's going to be up. Okay? So you're going to put this underneath your pillow. You're going to either carry this with you afterwards, or if you have the rose quartz, you can carry the rose quartz with you too. Put it in your bra, or carry it in your pocket, or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? However you do it. Shelly Love, how you doing? So that's it. Now you can continue the momentum of this spell, like charging it every Friday. Okay, you can do something like that too. Now, if you want to really hype it up 1,000%, haha, stop that. You're gonna get me cheesing. I gotta be serious now. All right, so that's it. Simple enough, right? So give it a go. Give it a go. That's something you can do. Now, I'm gonna show you how you can amplify this shit. And why? Thank you, Simone. You know we love you. I'm gonna show you how to amplify this shit by like 1,000% now because tomorrow I'm also gonna be doing a little 3-day love ritual. It's like a love pot. I call it like a little groupie love because it's like a group thing, but it's not a group thing. I mean, it's like a little love pot. I'm not doing it for individuals. I'm doing it for a small little group, whoever wants to be a part of that. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing it for 3 days. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Today is actually Friday because it's like midnight in California where I'm at. So later on today, I'm going to do day 1, Saturday, day 2, Sunday, day 3. Okay, and then for the next 5 Fridays, every Friday, I'm gonna feed this. So basically, let me explain something. We are also kind of like creating this kind of like love thought form to work for us. Okay. Now this ritual is going to require. It has 2 different sides. It has the the self love side. Okay. So part of this work is going to be in assisting you to allow yourself to love yourself and accept yourself, and also to allow anything that may have been blocking you from love to come up so that way it can be released, so it can transform. A lot of these emotional blockages that we got, um, they they're stuck like they are because of our resistance to them, because we do not want to feel them, we want to suppress them, we don't want nothing to do with them. And you always hear about people healing and doing healing work, but a lot of this, honestly, from my own experience and from what I've been able to, get from talking with other people who are doing their own like shadow work and stuff like that in these areas, it's a lot like if you cut yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, if I cut myself, I don't have to sit there and try and heal myself. No, it will heal if I leave it the fuck alone. If I, if I don't fuck with it, if I don't impede it, if I don't, you know, that's part of how this work also works, you know, by allowing it to show us what we want to show it and then letting it go, it will transform. A lot of these emotions will transform on their own. You don't have to physically or mentally transform them. They will transform on their own. Okay? So there's that half of the work. There's that half that's going to be in the ritual. Then the other half is more also of attraction and I guess you could say kind of glamoury spell too. So it's kind of like a 2-part spell rolled into one, a little 3-day ritual, like I said, and I'm gonna keep feeding it every Friday, and I'm putting my name in it too, because we can all use more love. Uh, I'll go back to the comments in a minute. Let me just get this shit out. So the way that you take part in this. Oh, and those who sign up, it's gonna be very simple. I'm keeping it very simple. There's not even no page on my website for this, okay? The way it's going to be, when you sign up tomorrow in the later afternoon, my time, you're going to get an email from me, okay? And in that email is going to be a PDF. It's going to be a very short PDF with the instructions for this ritual written down so you have them. There's also going to be an unlisted video in which I guide you through a process that, because a lot of you are like, okay, if these feelings come up, what do I do with them? Well, I'm going to actually have a video that guides you through it's very fucking simple. It's not easy only because some things may come up that you're not wanting to necessarily, or that you haven't been, or that you've been avoiding dealing with. Even just, and when I say dealing with, I mean just allowing yourself to feel it. Literally just feel it. Not the story in your head that causes the emotion, but the emotion itself. And where is it in your body? You know, and where does it move and stuff like that. Really tuning in to that feeling. There's wisdom in that feeling, actually, believe it or not. Okay? But in addition to that, also in the little PDF, there's going to be a little switch word chant that you can do also to further enhance, you know, you attracting that right love for you. Now, at first, you might get a few different kinds of suitors coming in. You're going to have to use your discernment, you know, um, and sometimes also in the process of attracting your ideal lover, you might get some that are almost, there's a lot of times, and this kind of goes with anything, you know, you'll get some almost type of situations, but not quite, and then you get the big payoff, you know what I mean? So the way that you can take part in that ritual, and like I said before, you don't have to take part in the ritual if you don't want to, okay? You can do this on your own and rock with this shit and watch what happens, okay? But like I said, if you're about it and don't want to be without it, you can get involved with this. It's very inexpensive. It's only $25. So that's paypal.me/ShanGO Ray. All this is going to be in the description box after I get done with the video, okay? So once you do that, you'll also see underneath in the description box. Once you do that, I want you to email me at askshangoraynow at gmail.com and say, hey, I put in the love pot. You know, that way I can respond to you and say, hey, okay, cool. Here's your PDF later on tomorrow. Okay. So I'll have all that information in there in the description box. But, you know, this is the time for love. You know, not just because it's Valentine's Day, but I mean, what better time? I mean, collectively, we all observe this shit right now. Well, a lot of people do anyway. So there's a lot of energy right now to get a lot of leverage, to get a lot of results, okay? Inside and out, okay? So that's pretty much the get down. But yeah, I wanted to just give this simple spell. Like I said, very simple. If you're just coming in and you missed it, as soon as we're done and this shit is processed and uploaded, you can watch it again and, you know, get to getting some love on, okay? If you're single, or even if you're in a relationship where the love is not there, okay? The thing about this ritual, though, you have to be open-minded as to how it comes. You can't fucking try and make us a particular person. It's not about all that shit. It's just, it's going to come in the best way for you, however that is, okay? I can't tell you, you know, it's just one of those things. You just got to fucking keep watching the movie called Your Life to find out. You know, does that make any sense? I hope it does. And as far as the switch words go, people have asked me about the switch words. Switch words are just certain words that you can use. You can even find your own personal switch words. But if you want to know more about switch words, how they work and stuff, it's a tool for programming your subconscious mind. You can just chant them out loud. You can chant them mentally. You can do some EFT, tapping meridian points. You know what I'm saying? While chanting the switch words, you know what I'm saying? And use them that way. You can get some of these or something like this. This is some Rudraksh, all right? Rudraksh, baby. There's 108 beads on here. Okay, so that way you can chant and not have to worry about how many times you're chanting, you know, because a lot of chants are said to be more effective at a certain number. I mean, it makes sense if you're talking about frequencies and stuff like that, because that's what we're dealing with. We're talking about frequencies. And it also allows you to be able to just chant the word. And you don't want to, when you start chanting, you don't want to pay attention to the word or what it might technically mean or any of that. You want to keep chanting till it almost just becomes this sound and that you're not even almost paying attention to, but that still just keeps coming, because what happens is the mantra begins to activate the chanting, the words, whatever you want to call it, starts activating things within you. It actually becomes a part of you. And that's awesome too. So that's also going to be in the PDF though, as far as different ways you can, use these particular switch words to also further enhance your love endeavors. Okay, no matter what that is for you, no matter what that is for you. Some people are always, anybody dealing with some twin flame shit. Everybody wants the twin flame get down, right? Let me tell you something. When you find your real twin flame, it's gonna kill you. Okay, it's gonna fucking murder you. And what I mean by that, it's going to it's going to tear everything about who and what you thought you were before. And I'm telling you right now, as you two get into proximity to each other, like, it's going to be like the most beautiful of times, and it's going to also be, especially in the beginning, it's going to be the craziest, because a lot of shit's going to be uprooted, a lot of shit's going to be stripped away. There's going to be some loss of some kind. It's going to be major changes, major shifts on both ends. Watch. And then there's, of course, the inner dynamic dimensions of the personal reunification, the relationship between the two halves of the twin flame, if you will. Yeah, exactly. Let me go to these comments here. Let's see here. How we doing? Let me see. I'm gonna scroll back a little bit here. Felly Mo love to cut. Yeah, I'm in Cali, Northern Cali. What if the cinnamon stick breaks in your pocket while carrying it? Will it still work? You think of everything, DJ Drew. I like that. Um, Honestly, it would also work. You don't necessarily have to carry it in your pocket, okay? Because I understand that if it's in your pocket and if you're wearing like fitted jeans or skinny jeans or something, like, yeah, you go to bend down and pick something up and crack, so I would just put it. You know what you can also do too, if you want to make sure that you don't crack it in your pocket, you can tie just a simple string around it or something and just hang it in your neck and have it just in your shirt, man. Nobody has to see it. Nobody got to touch it. Nobody anything like that. You could do something like that. If you have a backpack or a little briefcase that you carry or something like that, you can keep it in there too. I would suggest, if you can, keep it in your pocket. If you're a chick, you can. If you're a woman, stick it in your bra. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your bra. You know, find a creative way. You don't want it to crack though. I mean, but honestly, let's just say worst case scenario, it does crack, right? It's still going to work because it's based on your intention. And like I said, let's say you start off, because this is all you want to get started now, right? Let's say you want to do this spell now or tomorrow, but you don't have no rose quartz and you live in buttfuck Idaho, and there's no crystal shops, there's no botanicas out there, there's just fucking corn, right? So you want to get started, right? Well, I'm sure there's a grocery store, I'm sure there's a Walmart, and you can find one of these. So you can start off with this, and then like I said, you could do something like this. This is a good consistency spell. Okay, now let me tell you something. There's some spells that you can do for 3 days. Some spells you do for 5 days, 7 days. Like you could do a novena type spell, 9 days, right? But I've found that certain works for certain things in certain contexts may require just a little bit every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Until you feel your spirit say, okay, stop. You know. Um, so yeah, so I don't know where I was at. I went to go look at the comments. It kind of threw me off. But anyways, I hope I answered your question, Mr. Drew. Let's not get you don't worry about all that. Like, I mean, if it happens to break or whatever, then you could choose to look at it as in, okay, some of my limitations just broke. Awesome. Now I got two to carry in my pocket, you know. But Anyways, yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. So let me see where we're at here. Roller coaster time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Brielle Star. Then you might want to get down with the love pot ritual, because like some of that is dealing, like I said, with the insecurities. Now look, I wish I could come at you and say I got this magic bullet, this magic. Well, I do got a magic wand, but I wish I could tell you I had just the one pill cure for you and all this. But honestly, in your relations with others and in any other thing in your life, um, you gotta, the way out is in any of those type of situations. Love, relationships, not excluded. So take your time, be patient. Okay, I know a lot of you want to just get rid of a lot of this shit, and some things you don't even actually need to get rid of. Some are just beliefs. You have concepts about yourself, about what love is, about what's possible for you, you know, and more than likely, you have never questioned these things before. The unquestioned things about yourself are the most powerful because they're in the shadows. That's why they call it shadow work. Okay, they're in the shadows. They're living there. They're chilling. You know what I'm saying? They're smoking. They're partying. They're chilling there. They're thriving. Okay, when you put the light of your consciousness on it and say, "Hey, I never noticed you was here. Are you true? You know what I mean? Is this really, really true?" When you start questioning things, questions are so powerful. Questions are like the leverage that you need also sometimes to unstick, to unglue yourself. And even if you're in a situation, sometimes just asking yourself certain questions, you can just totally shift your shit around, shift your state around. You know what I'm saying? So you got the thought aspect of it, then you got the emotions. The emotions are the energies that live in your body. Feelings and emotions are different. Okay, feelings are your interpretations of these sensations in your body, also mixed with the story. How dare he did that? He fucking betrayed me. He did this. I'm such a piece of shit. I'm not worthy of love. All this stuff. This a thought mixed with the feeling. Of course, when you start thinking these thoughts, you're going to feel something in your body. You're going to feel some type of a feeling somewhere. Okay, the emotions are in your body. Not in your head. Okay, the feelings are kind of like the halfway point. It's like mixed with thought and your little stories that you have on it, plus the actual physical sensations of the energy in your body. I hope that makes sense, but I don't know where that came from. Fiery Teal. He said, "Nothing lasts forever, just like the cinnamon stick and go to crack." Ha. Well, hey, DJ Drew, we try over here. Treat the similar like a blunt in your pocket. That's right. Raina M. I love my twin flame. Just wish he'd be with me. Yeah, it can be rough, man. It can be rough. SVM CEO. It's hard to think about a ritual after doing it. You know, I tell you what, you can even use that the little video I'm showing that's in the PDF. Like if for those who get down with the love pot ritual thing there, um, you can use that even for that if you have a problem, because what that is either too much desire and lust, and basically almost that's almost like saying doubt. I really doubt this is going to happen, or almost worry about the outcome. Worrying is just you keep thinking about a future event. Like worry keeps you in the future. It just goes over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So um, you have to, if you can catch yourself in the moment. And sometimes, you know what? I'll give you a quick trick right now too. Whatever symbol I have in my mind of the ritual, maybe it's a certain image from the ritual itself. Maybe it has to do with why I was doing the ritual, but I'll just imagine it engulfed in flames and then I'll just go do something else, man. Like I'll do something else, or I'll, go work out, or, go for a walk, make something to eat, just do something totally different. Just do something totally different. Papa Ken's Corner. What's up, Papa Kid? Shout out, Papa Kid. What's poppin'? What's this? I just got my job because of one. Oh, right on, Simone. Right on. I'm happy for you. Felinda, I am. Hello, how are you? Let's see here. No, nothing does last forever. Fiery tail, we know that. How you doing, Ken? That's right. That's right. Anyway, so yeah, that's the little ritual there. Like I said, all the information is gonna be in the description box. Once this is all processed, gonna keep it real simple, real simple. Point is just to get moving into results, just to get moving into more positive experiences, just to get moving into awareness of yourself. Sometimes you might even come to a point where, you know what, I ain't even tripping on no motherfucking relationship. You know, sometimes it beats like that. Okay. So anyhow, I actually have work to do right now for some clients, and while I'm still Nashwa Hafez for the ritual, it's very simple. It's only $25. Like I said, it's a little group pot. Okay, that's your little chicken to sacrifice. That energetic investment, if you will. You can do the PayPal.me/ShanGO Ray. And then I want you to email me at askshangoraynow@gmail.com because I'm going to send you a PDF tomorrow afternoon explaining. It's going to have the instructions for this just written down just for your own reference purposes. It's also going to have a video where, like I mentioned before, I don't know if you're just coming in, that has some, I'm going to kind of guide you through a very simple process to transform and release certain emotional, like, because most likely when you're thinking about what you want, you're going to feel that, you're going to feel some shit, you know, even if it's kind of in the background. That some shit is what is keeping your frequency from being the kind of frequency that has that is that allows that into your life, or at least makes it a whole lot easier for you to experience, you know what I'm saying, versus always seem to be pushing against something. You know what I mean? There's that internal conflict. B. McMetchin. Haha. Felinda, I am. Yeah, I be rocking that money spell too sometimes, just for the hell of it. It always works. It really, honestly, out of 10 times, I'd say maybe 9 times it comes through like that. And then the 10th time, it might take a few days, maybe even a week or something like that. Because sometimes I still be testing it or whatever, like, just to see. But, like, it's still always, it never ceases to surprise me. It never ceases to surprise me. It doesn't. You know? I hope I answered your question, though, sir. Or ma'am. I'm not sure. But anyways, I just got an all expense pit to Japan. Look at you. Get out with your bad self. All right. Yeah, so anyways, I'm about to get up out of here. Like I said, I got some work to do. And then I want ample time. I like, when I'm doing certain works for certain clients, for certain things, I like a nice space in between before I go to bed. You know, I don't want to kind of take that into my sleep. I like to save when I right before I go to bed. I like to do, you know, shit for myself, for to better, you know, for myself, as far as whatever that might be. um, Before you go to bed and when you wake up are the prime times you want to do. That's when you really want to do the positive shit for yourself. Let's see if there's more comments. Absolutely. Laura Intuitive, what's going on? Yeah, I know. And now I'm getting out of here. Laura Intuitive. She's also an awesome reader. You can check her out on IG. Laura Intuitive. If you put in Laura Intuitive, she's gonna pop up. You put it on Facebook, she's gonna pop up. And she just has the awesomest sense of humor. And her posts, she be posting some dope ass shit. Like, and she be inspiring me, you know, with like some of her posts for ideas for spells and, you know, different things that you can do. You know, awesome. Much love. First video that I watched was the Red Marker Domination spell, but it didn't work. I still wonder what I did wrong. Try to dominate my baby mom. We still separate her. You know, I've explained. Back at you, mom. Honey Ross, domination spell works for me. Yeah, you probably got a lot of resistance to that too. That's what I'm saying. That's what I keep saying. Sometimes if you notice that you do a certain spell, A, you might need to do it more volume. You might need to do it for like maybe 9 days. You might need to do it for every day until you feel your spirit just a little bit a day. Because I mean that domination spell you can do it in 2 minutes. It's not something you do and think about all day. So you write it on your foot and you go on about your day. It might be the wrong spell to do. You know, so there's a lot of different variables that come into play here as to why something didn't work. You know, the last thing I want you to think about though is like, thinking that something's, because a lot of people will do something, they'll see everybody else getting results and be like, oh, something must be wrong with me. No, it just might be, sometimes the littlest little change or the littlest tweak will make the hugest difference. Now, I don't know about everything going on with your baby's mom and your guys' situation. It may not be the right tool for that job, okay? You might need to do something else. As opposed to dominating, you might want to sweeten her up. You know what I'm saying? Just an example, something like that. Hope that makes sense anyway. What else we got here? Happy Valentine's Day too, Laura and Honey and B and Felinda. Travels in heels. Haha, that's right. Preach on. Preach it from the rooftops. you know, Try 5 minutes before bed. That's right. Yeah, you want to save the good shit for that. Absolutely, man. I'm just trying to give you also, man. I'm not like trying to come down or anything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to just give you different perspectives. Sometimes you got to think of yourself like a doctor. Think about it. I don't know if you've ever been to the doctor and they prescribe you something and it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't mean that they just stop. They have to, hold on, let's run some more tests. Let's try this, let's try that, until they get it to work, you know. But like I said, I don't know the dynamics of that situation or whatever you got going on, or the what and the whys and the who's and all that shit. but yeah, don't give up though, man. Just look at it from different perspectives. Sometimes you got to look at it from maybe 3 or 4 or 5 different angles. You might be using the wrong tool. Illuminate me. But since my TF went running again, it hasn't been doing the trick. Yeah, might be time to switch up. Antoinette Leveson, hey, what's going on with you? The love pot thing, I'm doing it for 3 days, but this is the thing. When you put something, especially like a thought form, into the astral realm, think of it like some type of a cloud way in the stratosphere. And as it starts swirling around and gathering more moisture and all that other shit, it gets heavier and heavier and heavier until finally it rains down on you. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is going to be available for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually doing the groundwork for it though, and then I'm going to be feeding it every Friday for 5 Fridays. But the pot itself is going to be swirling around the atmosphere, weighted. So you can always get in on it. Now, the benefit of getting in now is going to be, yes, I'm going to include your names, but I'm also putting in the intention that whoever joins, unknowns, all the unknowns that join afterwards, y'all still going to be able to take advantage of it too. And like I said, if you do it in conjunction with this simple spell or another spell of your own, doesn't have to be this, you money, man. You good money. Nanette 36. Be sure you really want to do that because I ended up with a 3-day unwanted house guest. No, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. I don't know which one you're... Oh, hold on. No. Okay. I don't know which one you was referring to. No, but when I say thought form, it's just more or less like... You can look at it also like a mental machine. Because, you can create mental machines for yourself to do different things. A very simple form of a mental machine would also be like an alarm clock. You can make your own alarm clock in your head. I'm sure some of you have already experienced that shit. You'll set your alarm and blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, you wake up right before your alarm goes off. That's kind of a loose example of a mental machine. But you can make a mental machine to alert you, to when there's a potential romantic interest. That's kind of almost the same thing as a thought form. You can make a mental machine to alert you for like, hey, let me know when I'm driving and speeding. Let me know when there's cops around. And you'll be surprised how much time you'll spot them before they spot you, so you can slow your ass down. Just those are just some examples. But yeah, we don't do all that spooky shit. This ain't about spookism, because we definitely zeroed in with the intention. There ain't no room for no spook shit. Could you get in if you ain't really trying to be in anything? Yeah, whatever it is for you, man. Like I said, whatever it is. When you love yourself, then you can, like, let's say you want to just chill and, get it in for a while. Like, you could do that too. You could do that too. You can attract, dude, let me tell you something. You can attract ideal jump offs, okay? You can attract ideal jump. Believe me, okay? I'm my own guinea pig. I'm telling you. You can attract your own ideal jump offs. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about that. Imagine you just come across something and they're showing you interest and you bite and jump only because really ain't nothing been biting or jumping at you, but the bitch ends up being crazy, or she has some type of crazy VD or something like that, or she didn't tell you she has some dude who's fucking psycho for psychopaths, and now you got a problem with him too. Like, I'm just giving you little scenarios, okay? You want to avoid that. So you want to be able to attract what is ideal for you. And as long as you know, first and foremost, as long as you know, look, this is what I want to jump off. Someone who's cool, maybe someone I got a mental connection with, someone who got their own shit, their own life, who ain't gonna be fucking clinging on me, you know. Like I said, check the description box or paypal.me/ShanGO Ray. It's very simple. And be sure to email me after you do that at askshangoraynow@gmail.com. So that way I can send you the PDF. Because, like I said, the little video that's in there that's going to guide you through it's the most ridiculously simple way to transform some of this shit. I haven't put it up yet, SVMCO, but I appreciate you. Don't worry about it. Just, keep it, write it down somewhere, doing whatever. Dominate spell with the ref is what's up. Yeah, dig. But, yeah, so it's about your intention. It's about your intention, okay? Now, you ain't trying to get married. You ain't trying to do all that. Cool. Throughout your process of, being a male whore, okay? MHORE. No disrespect to the actual Moors, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might decide, hey, okay, I'm cool on this. I knocked a couple down now. I'm ready for a little bit more substance. I don't know. It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody. But if you're going to get jump offs, or you just want quality jump offs, you need to program for that. You need to put that intention out. You need to be, absolutely, I got you. I got you. Don't worry, it'll be here for you tomorrow. So right first thing when you wake up, come see me, man, or come see this video. I wish I could put graphics on here right now, but it's just my phone. Okay, but red marker, it works. Yes, red marker works. It's a very popular domination spell. Yes, so much love for that. Absolutely, keep getting it too. Keep doing it. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna be out so that way this video can process everything you need. And you know what? You might even want to look into the Aphrodite oil. There's only 3-4 bottles of that, but I'm telling you, jump off central right there. And I'm telling you, another weird side effect, and even other people have told me this, is that people start getting more giving to you. I don't know what the fuck it is. You might fuck up and get you a little badass sugar mama or something like that. You know what I mean? Shit. Who's complaining about that, right? Or sugar daddy, if whoever's looking for whatever. I don't know. To each their own, okay? To each their own. Shelly Love, what's going on? Ugh. Damn, I missed that money spell. It's there. Look up, it's on my shit. My website is shango-ray.com. Shango-ray.com. Real simple. And my email address is there too, but I prefer you email me, like, after you put your little thing in the pot, email me at the Ask ShanGO, because I'm always fucking with that email all the time, you know. Or if you have any questions about services or whatever, you can always hit me there. I'm always there. I'm a couple clicks away. Click, click. So, anyways, yeah. But I just want to say everybody to happy Valentine's Day. I hope everybody had a good time and everybody's cool. Everybody looking good here though. Everybody looking good. And I'm yes you do, Laura. Yes you do. A rewind it back, run it back, right? But yeah. So we're gonna get up out of here and yeah. I got to get busy though. I got work to do right now. Matter of fact, I got some client work I got to do. I like to do that. Like I said, give myself enough time to where I can forget about that and then maybe do a little meditation and do something, I like to do a little something for myself before I go to yeah, this video is going to be up. This video is going to be up. Are you going to be up? It's going to be there for you. What's a jump off? Hey Laura, never mind, I'm going to say somebody had asked me if I could do subtitles. No disrespect to you. It's funny because like I was wondering if it's because my English is not so good. You know what I'm saying? A jump off is a early 2000s term for somebody that you just have sex with. Okay? That's a jump off. Because you're jumping off, as we used to say, that's a jump in. Because you're jumping in. But, hey, potato. You know. Yes, 2020. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, and you know what? You make it strong. You know, doesn't matter what spell it is. It works when you work them. It works when you work them, and that's it. It works when you work them. It's that simple. You know, it's just like I've said before. I think I just said it the other time. Like my little analogy of a hammer. Like if you give me a hammer, I might be able to make you a real shoddy treehouse. It's gonna look like a dilapidated fucking third world house. Okay, but you give it to somebody else who got some real skills with that, they're gonna have you looking like some goddamn home and garden shit, you know? So it also depends on whose hand the tool is in, you know? You just might have a natural knack for such a thing. Some domination shit, you know? So anyways, don't me ramble too long. It just washes off in the shower. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about it. Just like drawing your own sigils or making your own sigils and drawing them in sand, and then you kind of meditate. You either you know flip the bean or masturbate or whatever you do, or you breathe into it, you energize it, and then you just swish the sand. I even used an etch a sketch one time for some sigil work. That worked too. You know, just use the fucking etch a sketch. That way you erase it, you get it out. You know. Now with the domination spell, you have it on your foot all day, but eventually, yes, you are going to have to take a shower, and that shit's going to come off. Hey, amazing Nini, did you say Netherlands? I didn't know there was any sisters in the Netherlands. Shit. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm only sorry that you came in at the tail end of shit. But, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, see, your eyes are gonna keep me, and I'm gonna stay because I'm a sucker for y'all. Okay, but I do need to go. I need to kind of have a little something to drink or something, some water, get my head together. I got people to bang on the head. I got some things to do. And you three individuals I done told you know I'm gonna be working for you right now. So I mean other clients, not anybody here, because my clients ain't on here right now. But yeah, I got some things. What time is it over there? See, now I gotta ask it, I can't get off this. I can't get off it. I can't. What time is it in the Netherlands right now? Just curious. Yes, using your sexual energy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Having sex with your work right next to it is also powerful too. But that's using sex energy. It's just using it, in a different way. 10 in the morning. Wow. 10 hours ahead. God damn. Yeah. That's crazy. But thank you for starting. I hope to see you on more videos too. I hope to see you. I'm gonna be going live a lot more. So I hope to see you there too. Thank you for joining. And thank everybody for joining. And happy Valentine's Day. Much love to y'all. And let's get it in. Okay. Peace and blessings.